Hey guys, thank you so much for watching Riff with Cliff. Do you like my cowboy hat? In this video, we're gonna be going over how to do a reverse effect that can be used in a lot of different mixes, but I'm going to be using it on a guitar. You might be able to use this on vocals, on drums, on bass, who knows? The world is your oyster, but let's jump right into it. Let's take a look at this Pro Tools session. Okay, so here I have a Pro Tools session from my band Quasi-Mojo, and I want to reverse this guitar solo starting right after this break. Let's take a listen real quick. So we can hear that one of the tracks is kind of like a wah-wah guitar solo, and I think that would be really cool for us to reverse that. Let's see which track it is. I think this is the rhythm track here. Yes, so this track must be the lead. Yeah, the first thing that I want to do is I want to find a good spot to make a cut for the reverse to actually start. Right when the wah starts to hit in, it gets kind of washy, and I think that's a really nice place for it to start. So I'm just going to hit B on the keyboard, and that will make a break in the timeline here. Let's go to the end and find a good place for it to cut. Right when that wah kind of comes out. So right here. From here, I'm just going to duplicate the guitar track. So I right click the guitar track, come down to duplicate, not delete, hit duplicate, and we're going to get this box here. I'm just going to leave the sends. That's it. It's going to duplicate the track. That track is still going out to Guitar Sub, but it doesn't have any inserts and it doesn't have any active playlist. What I can do from here is I can cut and paste this part directly below. So I can hit Command C. I can move the edit selection down, hit Command V, and it pastes it right here. And I'm gonna go back up here. I'm gonna hit mute, because I no longer need that. I just need this part to play perfectly in time, and I need this part to play perfectly in time, but this is the part right here that we're gonna reverse. In order to reverse it, you can go up to Audio Suite up at the top, go to Other, and hit Reverse here. The Audio Suite box will pop up, and we're gonna hit Render, and that's simply going to reverse the audio track. So now, if I listen to it, it should be in reverse. Which honestly sounds really cool just by itself, but we can actually spice that up a little bit and make it fit a little bit better in this mix. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna put some very small fades here at the start of the cuts and at the end of the cuts, so that way it kind of fades out nicely and we don't hear any weird pops. I'm now gonna hit Shift Command N, and it is going to bring us up a new tracks box. I'm going to go to stereo and I'm going to go to auxiliary, because we're going to create a delay on this aux track. So I'm going to go ahead and rename this aux track to reverse reverse. I need to assign a bus to this auxiliary track. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to bus menu, and up here right under vocal delay 2, I already have one set for the purpose of this video, reverse delay. Now I need to actually put a delay on this track or we're not going to hear anything. Let's go here, and I'm actually going to go to pitch shift and hit crystallizer, and we're going to use kind of an interesting preset that they have under echo reverse guitars nice. And now if I send that to guitars dupe 1 with bus reverse delay, and I take that fader and I bring it up, it's going to sound like this. That is so cool. Let's hear it soloed. If you're enjoying this kind of content, please take a second, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as it would help me out tremendously and might help out others too. Okay, let's get right back to the video. That's just such a cool effect. What I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna bring that mix up just a little bit. The presets are really nice because it gives us a good parameter to start, and we can kind of just adjust it a little bit from there. So I'm gonna bring that mix up, maybe even the output up a little bit. What happens if I bring that pitch up just a touch? No, it was better where it was at, right at 6 cents. Very cool, but I think we could still spice this up just a little bit more. Let's go to the original guitar track and let's cut the very start here. If I solo this here, maybe this part here, and I hit Command C, I'm actually going to duplicate this one more time. And again, I'm gonna hit just the sends. And then I'm going to bring this part down, Command V. So now we have this first part of this guitar just cut here, but I have a reason for that. We're actually gonna do a reverse reverb. So let's go back up here to Audio Suite, go to Other, go to Reverse, and we're gonna go ahead and render that so now it gets reversed. And then we're gonna go back to Audio Suite one more time, hit Reverb, hit Deverb, 4.5 second decay. Let's bring that pre-delay up just a little bit and actually give this a tail here. Maybe just enough. There we go. Now it's got this epic reverb tail on the end of it, but we need to reverse that one more time. So Audio Suite one more time, Other, Reverse, and we're gonna render that. And it's gonna sound like this, which is really awesome. And we're gonna kind of fade that into itself right here, and let's give it a listen. Really cool. Let's give it a little bit more clip gain. It's very quiet, so let's go ahead and clip gain it up to 10. Yeah, I'm talking a lot of gain right there. Let's see. That is so cool. Let's do the same thing to the very end here. So if we take the very last note here, highlight this part, hit Command C, bring it down, hit Command V, and then we're going to do the same exact thing. Audio Suite, Other, Reverse, render it in place. Then let's come back, Audio Suite, Reverb, Deverb, 4.5 with a little bit of pre-delay. Give it a little bit of time to kind of have a tail, render it. Now it's got that reverb tail. We're gonna come back, Audio Suite. We're gonna go to Reverse one more time and render that. Now we're gonna put this part at the end of the guitar solo and it will sound, let's see, let's make sure it worked. Let's give it a bunch of clip gain. That's really cool. So now let's listen to the whole thing and see how it sounds. So there you have it. There is a really interesting reverse trick that you might be able to use in your session. I don't know if it'll work on drums. I don't know if it'll work on bass or vocals, but hey, I would say give it a try because might as well, right? It wouldn't hurt to try anything out. Thank you so much for watching. Again, leave a subscription if you enjoyed this kind of stuff, and I'll bring you more really cool guitar and recording tricks videos. Peace.